Titus has finally dropped after a trillion, billion, million years of waiting, right? And it's kind of complicated, actually. He has like a cool little dungeon. He's not just a boss. So I'm going to give you guys a rundown while I sail there. Alright, so basically, you enter the Authority prison, which is in Fort Merritt, by talking to the big door in Fort Merritt. And then it'll spawn a little white circle, and your friends can get in if they want to join you. And then once you're in the dungeon, right, it's kind of like a stealth mission. You have to sneak around the prison, turn off all these lasers and cameras and stuff. And you gotta obtain the release key. And then you get in Titus' cell. You either need the Legion Intelligence, which is gonna cost you like a ton of Legion rep, and you have to go to the camp to get it. Or you're gonna need the taunt mantra to like just force the fight to start when you get to him. So I'm gonna show you guys how to actually do it once I get there. So I'll cut to that. And until then, please subscribe. Alright, here we are at the Fort Merritt prison, right? So once I tap E on this, literally anyone can enter. There's no requirements to actually go in. There'll be like a little white circle here, and anyone standing inside with me will get sent to the dungeon. Now once you're in there, right, you can't really start the fight unless you have taunt to like force him to fight you, or you can spit on him, but the spit is bugged right now. Or you need the Legion Intelligence, which is a little scroll that you get from the Legion camp in the Etrian Luminant at the Viper's Jaw. No, sorry, not at the Viper's Jaw. It's like under the Viper's Jaw, like you know what I'm talking about, near the water, in the little cave thing. And basically you need Legion rep, like ally or higher, almost hero, I think. You talk to someone, they give you a little piece of paper. You come in here and then you can give that to Titus, or I'm not sure exactly what you do with it. I'll show you guys when I get there. But you need that to start the fight. Now I don't have it myself, but my friend does, and he's coming over. So in a few seconds, we'll start it and I'll show you guys what it's all about. Alright, attempt 6 billion of doing Titus. I finally figured out how to spawn him correctly, right? So you spawn right here. You want to go around this, just around here. And we're gonna get the release key on our way, which is what we're gonna use to that's what we're gonna use to get him out of his cage, and we'll fight him. If I can kill this guy, nice. Alright, once all these guards are clear, we're gonna go back up here. There's a ladder against the wall. And then over here. Now we're gonna get the override key, which is down this hall. Now the guy at the end of the hall, he's super strong. He'll drop that override key. Alright, once you clear this guy out, you're going to kill him. He's going to drop an override key. We're going to use that to turn off all the annoying, pesky lasers and cannons, right? Oh yeah, that's right. There is a door over here. Now we're going to go this way after killing that guy. He should have dropped a key, but even if he doesn't, it's fine. Just follow our path. He'll get one at some point. Now you're going to want to go through this door, instantly turn right, try to climb this thing, right? Because if you get up on top of the beam, you can avoid the lasers, which is really, really useful. Now, over there's another warden. He drops a key. Well, he should drop a key, that is. I believe it's chance for all the wardens, they can't drop a key. Alright, now in here, this guy is super tanky, so do be careful. I've seen him spawn with an enchanted curved, which is kind of insane, but it's whatever. You can still kill him. There's a lot of health packs anyway, so it should be okay. Oh, I got the override key. Alright, there it is. I got one of the guys dropped an override key. Now this, we're gonna use this, not here, it's at a different spot, to turn off all the lasers and cannons, which is gonna be very useful, right? Alright, now this spot over here, this console, this is used when you have the release key. Now I believe one of us had it, so it'll let me do it. But that opens all the cages, so then you can fight Titus, right? But before that, we're gonna turn off these cannons and lasers, because these are gonna be really annoying during the fight. You could honestly, oh, sorry. You could honestly do the, this laser step that we're about to do to turn off the lasers before you go open it. And it's a bit more convenient, but either way works, whichever order you prefer. Make sure to watch out for that iron ball there that can one-tap you. Now up here is where you're going to use the override key. So you're going to talk to that little console up here, and it's going to turn off all the cannons and the lasers. Yep. Manual override, acknowledge laser grid and cannon system offline. So now there's no more lasers, no more cannons. So now, it's pretty straightforward from here. You're just going to run over to Titus and open it up and you fight him. But there is a cheese for him that I would like to show off before I do end this video. So we're going to go do that. Once you've used both the keys, You're gonna run down this hallway, and you're gonna see a big generator on one of the sides, on the left side, right? Now, somewhere in here, there's a lot of guards that you want to kill first, but Titus is down that hallway, so we're almost there. Just gotta kill these guys. Once you clear all these guys out, in this cage right over here, there is Titus the man himself in the flesh. Now, to start the fight with him, you do actually need to either spit on him, which is bugged right now, or use taunt, or have the the Legion Intelligence, which is this little scroll that my teammate has over here. So we're gonna step out, because there's gonna be a little cutscene, and I'm gonna show you guys how to cheese him out. Alright, now, we're gonna lure him to the cheese spot, because I'm not fighting this guy. He's actually not that difficult, but he does kind of hurt. And his moves are a little bit hard to parry. So you're gonna follow my path to the cheese spot. We're gonna get him stuck behind a wall. And then we can just shoot him with Metal Rain, Metal Gallic, any medium-ranged mantra, really. Even if you want, you could just M1 him through the wall. I'm recording! Margarita pizza with olives. So once you come to this spot over here with the little grate in the wall, you can run through this. He can't because he's fat. So once you do that, you're gonna come here. You're gonna try to get to the side, actually, so he gets on the other side of one of these solid walls. No, not that. No, not that. Lure him over here, yep. He should be, yep. Back up. Come here. I said back up here, come, yes. Now he's stuck there. You can just stand against the opposite wall, and then just Metal Rain him. And he'll die. Simple as that. Might take a while, but it works. Alright, phase 2. When he gets to half, he has another phase. He's gonna have a cutscene where he's gonna... Yep, he goes to the generator. He punches it. And he unlocks his bell. If you hear that sound. Wait for it. Yep. He got his bell and he teleports back, yep. Now again, same thing, you can just get him stuck in the wall and it still works. And there it is, ladies and folks. He's about to die. He's like 2 HP. Yep, there he is. Now, these are the relic chests, but he does drop a smaller chest with just Titus loot in it. I don't know where exactly, but I know it drops somewhere. Oh, here it is. There it is. So we got Curse of the Authoritative ×2. We got the ton of the new equipment, and that's it for the Titus loot chest. But there are chests with relics that spawn on you. I didn't take mine, as you saw that my guildmates take them because I just want the new stuff. But yeah, here's the one of the new enchants. It's just a it's a posture buff. You do more posture, but you also take more posture. Let's see what he says now. You're strong, I'll give you that. But I vanquished warriors far stronger than you'll ever be, Sprout. Nothing really special from his dialogue. Please subscribe!